All right. Was I wrong? You don't even need to buy Christmas presents. Just sit down with the woman in your life, oh God, and have a logical conversation. Be like, why are we giving into this? It's Jesus' birthday. Can't we just sing happy birthday to Jesus and our Christmas present be no added credit card debt? We have food, we have clothes, we have shelter. We don't need anything else, all right? Okay. Was I wrong? Dear Billy Redface, I am a longtime listener and a big fan of your podcasts and comedy specials. Thank you. I would like your opinion on an incident that I had last week. Last week, I had a confrontation at a gas station. It's a dangerous place. Guy sprays you with gas and flicks his lighter at you, and that's it. I drive a Ford Expedition and was waiting in line. All the pumps were in use. Dude, there's a lot of fights at gas station pumps. There's a lot. I'm already thinking like the person that like starts pumping the gas and then walks into the convenience store and takes a fucking, half hour to come back out. Or the person that doesn't pull all the way up and then you can't drive around them. A lot of fucking fights there. All right, all the pumps were in use. One pump opened up and this older lady pulled in front of me and took the pump. She got out of the car and stared at me as she walked to the pump. Ooh, she had a walking boot on. Needless to say, I was pissed. A minute later, the pump next to her opened up. I pulled my big-ass Ford Expedition into this pump and made sure that I was parked a few inches from her driver door so that she couldn't get back in. Oh my God. Oh, do I fucking love that. I mean, that is fantastic. Dare I say that? That just made my afternoon. I'm a little late today. I started pumping the gas and eventually she walked over to me and said, I can't get in my vehicle. I replied with, okay, I was waiting for that pump. She said, well, I thought you were waiting for someone inside. You are a real gentleman. Thank you. Was she saying that sarcastically? I finished pumping gas and pulled away from the pump. And as I pulled away, she took a picture of my license plate. Well, what is she going to do? You can't get a ticket for being an asshole. Nothing has happened to my vehicle, so I don't think she did anything with that picture. She's just trying to scare you. Given the fact that she was an older lady in a walking boot, do you think I overreacted? I would like to hear your opinion on this incident on your podcast. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. Well, first, the fact that you don't feel 100% in the right and you actually kind of felt bad when you left, you know what? I got to be honest with you. I wasn't there. I would have to see when she was staring at you. I'd have to see what that look was. Was she really staring at you? Was she just sort of squinting? Was she nervous that you were going to, what if your foot went off the brake and onto the gas and she's old and has a busted foot? I mean, I don't know. The way you painted the picture, I mean, I was all aboard on that. Look, you didn't hurt her. You just, inconvenienced her the way she inconvenienced you. I thought you did it in a brilliant way. I'm going to give a thumbs up on that, I mean, personally, I don't really fuck with old people. But I am not going to lie to you. I would be calling her an old fucking under my breath, but I wouldn't say that to her. So whatever. I think what you did was brilliant. God bless you. It's fucking hilarious. Incoherent idioms. Dear silly Billy Sourpuss, we've all heard the term card shark, generally denoting someone who is good at cards. Well, apparently, the original saying is card sharp, but it's been said incorrectly for so long and by so many people that the incorrect phrasing stuck and is now accepted as correct. Yeah, because if someone in business is a shark, depending on if you're hiring them, you'd like it, but if you're going up against them, you don't like it. Card sharp, S-H-A-R-P. Dude, there's literally a game show, Card Sharks, when I was growing up. I learned the original phrasing while listening to the podcast of your fellow ginger comedian and Mass native Conan O'Brien, one of my favorite people ever, who made a point to stress the P when he said card sharp. He's such a nerd. I bet he says toe your mark instead of on your mark. Is he a nerd, or does he just make you feel a certain way because he's saying things correctly? Well, I learned something. He's a card sharp. It's card sharp. It's actually... Well, at this point, now I feel if you say card sharp, you're actually kind of a douche. Because you're using it as a way, I guess, to correct people. But who doesn't love correcting people? That's when, there's a way to do it. Like, this is a rule I have. Like, like if someone's a stranger, I'm never going to correct if they mispronounced a word. Because that's like you're setting yourself up for a fight. Excuse me, it's actually card sharp. I mean, if you get punched in the face at that point, you go, well, what did I think was going to happen? Anyway, this podcast is late, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys, everybody who came out in Halifax. Thank you, Springfield, for the hospitality. They had a little fucking record player with Led Zeppelin 1 on it. Good Times, Bad Times I was listening to. I was drinking that. Delicious. Oh, I didn't even finish it. So it's like a 3-tiered thing. Looks like a lighthouse, right? You put the water in the bottom, and then you put the coffee already ground up in the middle, and then you heat it up, and then I didn't understand this at first because I was trying to pour it out. I'm like, where the fuck does it go? You wait till the water bubbles up. It boils. You put it on I just put it on top of the stove. It heats up, it goes through the coffee, and then there's a spout. And then it gradually fills up the container up top. And it is fantastic. All right, that's it. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday.